Good evening. My name is Nozipho Mngomezulu. I was teaching grade 11 under the topic income statement. Okay, what was happening? How I introduced my lesson of the day. So I started with pasting a picture on the board with a tuck shop. A tuck shop that most we normally see it on the streets, on our rural areas. So I asked them the question that what is the real aim for this tuck shop to sell their products? So that question captured their interest. Everyone was eager to see what will happen on this lesson. Others, they were saying different answers. Others, they told me that the aim for this private or tuck shop is to make a profit. So I told them that the purpose of calculating the income statement is to see how much does the business gain. So that is called what? A profit. It was very engaging, and it was more productive in the introduction because every learner was participating. What's happened on my development during teaching this part? I started with teaching with what a revenue, cost of sales, gross profits, operating income, operating expenses, interest expense, interest income, and net profits. So I use the PowerPoint to teach this part because it's really needed the teacher's assistant and the learner to pay attention. So I draw the income statement in the board and using the PowerPoint. I even use the video to make those who are good at listening. So I teach those things using three things: a PowerPoint and chalkboard and charts. So what was happening on the charts? Learners were expected to come and paste the expenses, other operating income, and cost of sales parts. It was very nice and more productive. Why I'm saying that? Because to engage learners in my lesson was very important. Everyone was participating. Even you were shy learner, they were coming. Everybody was coming to participate. Then what happened? I gave them the activity. I provided handouts with answer sheets. So I created some group work. Why? I wanted them, because this is our first lesson, income statement. So I make them to work in groups. Like group 1, their income statement, group 2, their income statement, group 3, their income statement. To engage everyone in my lesson, I asked them the following question: what effect does the increase on expense have in their profit? So everyone able to answer that question, because the increase in expenses, it will result on decreasing our net profits for the business. So the business will end up getting lost. Everyone was able to ask that. It was very, very engaging to answer, and everyone participated to that question. The challenges that I got from teaching development is that some learners, during their activity, their group activity, it was hard to understand each adjustment, especially in the sales part. They need to subtract debtors allowances. Others, they forgot to subtract debtors allowance. So calculate the depreciation. It was hard for others to calculate the diminishing and cost price. Even in the insurance parts, others, they failed to calculate those things. They forgot to calculate months and percentages. So Others, it is hard for them to understand where does the year started and end. So those are the challenges that I faced during the teaching the development. So I think I should improve my teaching and learning in different ways to cater everyone in my lesson. I think I should, on activity one, I think I should work with them and telling them the different things that they should consider during the income statement. Like, do not forget debtors allowances, do not forget the operating expenses and income. Like, I think I need to carry more fresh cuts to teach and creating some diagrams to divide expenses and income, because others, they do not understand the difference between income and expenses. Like, there's a part where there is a prepaid transaction, they mix those transactions. So I think I should improve my teaching and learning to the transaction. I think I should read my transaction to them and make them to understand it before they write their activity, because the issue was to understand some adjustment. I think I should use more technology, maybe using YouTube video to help me to emphasize what is happening, because others I think they learn according to listening, not viewing somebody is teaching, but listening. So I think I should do those things to cater everyone in my lesson, using some different method, like to answer everyone during my lesson. Yeah, I think those are the things that I need to improve in my lesson so far. So the conclusion part, learners were expected to come with their issue they got from to each group work. So learners were expected to raise the issue. Then I solved those issues, like raising height adjustment. Each learner come with the height adjustment. Then I tried to answer them because it was a group work. Notes, everything was hard, but those transactions that were very, very, very hard. So after that, I tried to make a short quiz, like saying the component of income statement, and the learner was expected to give me a definition, like saying a profit. Then I was pointing each learner to give me the true definition. Why I was doing that? I was doing that because I want them to understand the income statement. I want them to understand the income statement, and if the learner understand the income statement, I truly believe that the learner will understand the adjustment. Some adjustment was hard, but they will understand how to treat it because they know what is debt. Like the insurance is an expense. So if they know the real definition of insurance, they will know how to treat maybe the adjustment that is related to the insurance. So it was nice to conclude the lesson because I was pointing each learner. So pointing each learner, it was very engaging because it make every learner in the lesson to participate, not like delivering the lesson without involve a learner. So I involve them by asking them what is the profit, what's the cost of sales, what is the packing material, what is the interest income, what is the fixed deposits. So learners were engaging in my lesson, in my conclusion. They even asked me some question about bank overdrafts. It was nice to teach this part because everyone was participating. And next time I will try to get another activity to conclude so that I will always engage my learners, because it is hard to not include the learners during the lesson. Why I'm saying that? Because the learner go home with the mentality of that my teacher will teach everything without our parents, like teaching without asking learners some questions. So I was asking them that, what's the income statement, what's the sales, what is cost of sales, what is the gross profit. So everyone was answering me about that, and it was nice to teach them the conclusion part because everyone was there. Okay, so my overall reflection, according to me, this lesson was very interesting, productivity and engaging, because learners were participating. I think now learners know what is income statement, how to interpret the income statement, how to deal with the transaction, and how to understand each transaction. Like, I think I achieved my objective, and learners, they're able now to interpret and do everything that is expected to the income statement. Maybe the time goes on, I will use more technology, because nowadays we are using technology. So the problem is that in other schools there is no technology things, but next time I will use my technology, like using my laptop, using the speaker to make everyone to hear what is happening on the video. So this is the end of the video reflection. I hope you will enjoy to look my video so far, even though it is hard being a student teacher. Yeah, thank you.